top 5 CB duos, I think Fuller and Johnson are up there. Jalen Johnson has played really, really well for the Chicago Bears. I agree with you, John. I think he's really good. He is on pace for 22 pass breakups this season. You know how many Stephon Gilmore had last year? 20. He had 20 pass breakups last year. Jalen Johnson on pace for 22 this season. I think Kyle Fuller and Jalen Johnson are playing fantastic. Fuller had a key play in Thursday Night Football to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the other night. So Jalen Johnson, Kyle Fuller, they're playing really, really well. So, yeah, I'm with you. I think that is a fantastic duo going right now in the NFL. PS4, the new frontier, who do you think is going to be the number 1 seed in the AFC? I mean, it's more open now, right? You know, the Chiefs lose a game at home to the Raiders. It's a bad loss for them. Very, very bad loss for Kansas City, no doubt about it. So they're still my favorite, but Baltimore's going to be in the mix. How about Buffalo? The Buffalo Bills, I think, are a team that have a chance. I think it's those 3 still. I think it's Kansas City, Baltimore, or Buffalo. But you lose a game at home to the Raiders, that's opening the door. That's a bad loss when it comes to seeding in the AFC. Chiefs are going to be fine. Still going to win the AFC West. But number 1 seed definitely just took a hit with that loss. How about this question? Who is the MVP frontrunner so far? Russell Wilson is probably who I would vote for. I just mentioned the Bills. How about Josh Allen? Josh Allen's been a really good quarterback. I think those are your top 2 candidates right now for NFL MVP. Mahomes, he's taken a hit after his game today. I think he's more of a secondary candidate at this point. I'd vote for Russell Wilson. Let me know what you guys think. I'm seeing a lot of Russes in the comments. Drew Brees, I don't think so. Give me Russell Wilson. Next up is Connor. Raiders won. Yeah, they did. They sure did win. Mitchell Renz is fired up about that one. He had a live watch party on the Raiders channel. Big win for Gruden and the boys, right? Like, he needed a signature win. He got it. They've beaten the Saints and the Chiefs this year. Give the Raiders some credit. They're playing hard. Emmanuel, do the Falcons trade Matt for Mitchell Trubisky? Why? Why would you trade Matt Ryan for Mitch Trubisky? Now, maybe Mitch Trubisky and a pick. You know, you get something for Matt Ryan, like a second-round pick, and the Bears are like, hey, we'll throw you a developmental quarterback in the mix for him as well. So Trubisky for Matt Ryan, I don't think so straight up, not even close. Fire Quinn is asking me, he's made this channel, or his username to inspire Falcons fans. Do the Falcons draft Trevor Lawrence? Yes. If they have the number 1 pick, you take Trevor Lawrence. Quite frankly, I think any team that ends up with the number 1 pick should draft Trevor Lawrence, because even like Denver, right? Yeah, you have Drew Lock, but he's not Trevor Lawrence. If you're bad enough to be the number 1 pick, you should draft Trevor Lawrence out of Clemson. So I think so, Fire Quinn. I think if you end up with the number 1 pick, you trade Matt Ryan and you draft Trevor Lawrence. That is what I would do. Speaking of the number 1 pick, if the Jets get the number 1 pick and take Trevor Lawrence, who trades for Darnold? I think the Bears would have some interest to buy low on a former top 5 pick. I think teams with veteran, maybe like Pittsburgh, veteran quarterback teams that could look for a franchise starter for the future could make sense. Those are a couple of teams that come to mind. Trying to think of some other teams. Those are the 2 that really stand out to me. So I'll say Pittsburgh and Chicago. I think those are 2 teams. Detroit is a distant third, but those first 2 teams I think really make sense. Maybe the Patriots if they move on from Cam Newton. Speaking of Cam Newton, we got face coverings, player masks, team masks, all available at the same link. Some of them are even on sale at chatsports.com/stay safe. You can get this player 2-pack for a lot of the top superstars. You can get these solo ones that a lot of the players and coaches are wearing on the sideline. Chatsports.com/stay safe. That link will be in the comments. It's in the description. We got a bunch of face coverings available, all the way up to 4 packs for you. So go to that link, shop today, pick out your favorite face coverings, because we got some good ones, and there's some new ones available as well. A lot of new 2-packs out there. Chatsports.com/stay safe. Raider King, what a name. #NFL. Are the Raiders a playoff team? They played like one on Sunday against the Chiefs. There ain't no doubt about that. You play like that, you'll be a wild card team. I don't think they're real threats to win the division against the AFC West. Obviously, that's going to be a lot of the hype this week. You'll see it on ESPN, all these debate shows. Oh, the Raiders, they have a chance to beat the Chiefs in the AFC West. No, they don't. That is not going to happen. Like, the Raiders they're an up and down type of team. I think they are capable of being a playoff team, no doubt. They've beaten two good teams this year, in the Chiefs and the Saints. So yes, I think I would say as of today, I would say yes, they'll get one of those wild card spots. But I don't think just because they beat the Chiefs today, just pencil them in the playoffs. It's going to be a competitive run for those last couple of spots in both the AFC and the NFC. Next one here, do the Falcons trade Julio Jones to Kansas City? I mean, you want to talk about unstoppable, right? Put Julio Jones in the Chiefs' offense. They don't have the money to do that. That's the bottom line. I know trade rumors around Julio Jones have caught some steam in the recent weeks with the Falcons being a mess. But A, he's injured right now, and B, Kansas City doesn't need any more weapons on offense, and they're not going to invest major money in any more weapons on offense. They are just fine. For a former Chiefs player, how about Alex Smith? What do I think about him playing? I think it's awesome. Like, I didn't think he'd ever play again. Most didn't think he would ever walk again. For him to actually get into a game and play, that is so significant and so badass from him. Like, I don't even know what else to say other than that. I used to give Tom crap for coming on here and saying, oh, Alex Smith, if he takes one snap, he's comeback player of the year. Now, after watching him do it, I kind of understand where he was coming from. This guy basically lost his leg. Somehow the doctor saved it, and now he's playing in the NFL again. It's a great story. I don't know if we'll ever see a peak Alex Smith again. I would tend to think we don't, but the fact that he got out there, threw a couple of passes, and didn't look terrible, that's absolutely fantastic. The New Frontier, what to watch for on Tuesday night football game if it happens. Talking about the Bills and the Titans there. Still waiting official word on that, correct? That game's still on Tuesday as of now. Just double checking with our research department. Yeah, what to watch for is how do the Titans play? They're going to be depleted. They've got some guys with positive tests, so that'll be curious to see. Give me the Bills in that game if it does happen on Tuesday. How rusty are the Titans? They haven't played in almost 2 weeks at that point. So those are some things I'll be watching for, as they've had several players test positive, haven't really been able to practice in well over a week. I'll be curious to see how it goes, because a lot of games getting moved around right now in the NFL. Have you subscribed to Chat Sports? If you haven't, don't know what you're waiting for. We're almost at 200,000 subs. And if you have, type sub in the comments section. We will get some shout-outs here. Type sub in the comments if you are already a subscriber. We're only like, 2,000 subs away from 200K. We've been growing this channel for 3 or 4 years now with your help. Greatly, greatly appreciate you guys who have already subscribed. And if you haven't already, we cover the NFL. We cover the NFL, or NBA. We cover some college football. We do it all. Hit that subscribe button. We'll get a couple shout-outs. Emmanuel, John, PS4, you guys have all done it. Appreciate you very, very much. Subscribe if you haven't already. All right, Kurt's back up here. Are the Packers for real? I'm not impressed by their schedule so far. I mean, they just beat the Saints. I know the Saints haven't looked awesome, but that's a pretty good win. I'm impressed with the Packers. I think we had them as our number 3 team in our latest power rankings here on Chat Sports. I don't know what's to not like. They're running the ball effectively with Aaron Jones, and Aaron Rodgers is slinging it like it's 2012. Looks like a fun team to me. The defense has done enough. I think it's a pretty competitive football team in the NFC. John Dorman, who wins the NFC North? Does anyone besides the Bears and Packers have a chance? No, I do think it's a 2-team race. I don't think Detroit gets back into the mix. And unless Minnesota starts playing better, I don't really see them getting in the mix. So I'll say the Packers at this point. But look, the Bears just keep finding ways to win games. It's not pretty. It's not pleasant at times. Nick Foles certainly leaves a lot to be desired, but that defense gives them a chance every week. I'll go with the Packers, but Chicago, they keep winning football games. Couple more here. Can the Falcons pull off a trade for Todd Gurley for Alvin Kamara? Who says no? The Saints say no. Gurley does look better. He's played a little bit better this year for Atlanta, but why would the Falcons why would the Saints trade Kamara for Todd Gurley? Anyone? They wouldn't. That's what. So they just paid Alvin Kamara. He's not going anywhere. He's younger. He's healthier. He's better. He's not leaving New Orleans, especially not for Todd Gurley. Last one here from Connor. Henry Ruggs for Rookie of the Year. Big game against Kansas City. He's not going to win Rookie of the Year. He's already missed a couple of games with injuries, and it's going to be Joe Burrow most likely. Maybe Justin Herbert with how he's playing with the Chargers, but in the end, I would not expect any receiver, much less Henry Ruggs, to win Rookie of the Year.